So your thoughts on, if you don't own a farm yet, but you've got dreams of owning a farm, Terry, how useful this course could be?
I would think it's essential. In fact, one of the feedbacks we get from every course and from so many people is that it should be compulsory for every person owning and managing land. And for somebody starting out, what it does is provide you all of those fundamental principles that I talked about. So there's principle that we actually fit about a 3-year ag college qualification into a week. And the reason we can do that is that firstly we leave out 2.5 years worth of drinking time, but we focus on principles. So we look at the fundamental principles of business, the fundamental principles of ecology, the principles of plant production, the principles of grazing, the principles of nutrition, the principles of reproduction, all of those, the principles of drought, all of those things we deal at a principle level. And then those principles are the same all over the world. We can teach this course in Tasmania, Darwin, Africa or Canada, and where it snows for 5 months of the year. And they're exactly the same principles. But the way you would implement those principles in Victoria compared to North Queensland, for example, or Darwin, would be different in the recipe and the way you implement. But the principles are exactly the same. And for people starting out, you need those principles to filter information. There's a lot of information out there, and there's a fair percentage of it that's wrong. And if you're getting your information off the net and so on, where a lot of people are these days, then the question I often get is, well, how do you actually filter that to know what you should be looking at and to know what's real? And my answer is I use principles as filters. So if what's there, what knowledge is there, does not match up with fundamental principles, then it's somebody having a go, making stuff up. So you can ignore it. And if it fits the principles, add it to your own knowledge base and keep growing.
I like that. I like that, Terry. Thank you for your attention and for watching this video. Click here or somewhere to watch more of our videos. If you're new here, please do subscribe. We want more of your attention. We want to get you inspired to get onto your farm. Let's get you farming.